Today's video is a stretching video to improve your flexibility and mobility through your entire body. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to take you through a nice full body stretch session to increase your flexibility and your mobility. And it was just 2 weekends ago that I had my first ever Crockford fitness weekend, where I had a small group of people for a weekend up in the Midlands in a country manor house, and we did a mobility session, and I promised them that I'd get something filmed that they can take away as well. But it's very common that I get asked questions on social media to post and film something like this, so here we go. So I'm going to take you through it and hope it helps you in your training and your comfort. So start with laying on your back. I'm just going to talk you through it the whole time. Lay on your back, and let's start with just stretching the body out from here. Extend your arms behind you, extend your legs. Start with flexing the feet, bring your toes towards you, lengthen as long as you can, and then point your toes and stretch, still pushing your fingertips away as long as you can. Okay, and then come to relax, and then bring one knee up into your chest whilst the other leg is fully extended. From here, relax your shoulders and your head back down whilst you're still pulling this knee up. Now just get some rotations in the ankle, big circles one way, then the other way. Really good to get that movement in these joints that sometimes go through the same planes of motion every day, but we need to test our joints and put them through all the range of motions that they're designed to do. So now point your toes and flex your toes. Okay, and keep putting that knee up nice and high. With your right hand, if you're lifting the left leg up, just hold on to your foot or your ankle and just start pulling that foot and ankle up towards you. So now you've got an angle at your hip, and you just might feel your glutes and your hips stretching a little bit. I'm just moving around in big circles here now, bigger and bigger, bit by bit. And the biggest advice I can give you in this stretch session, and all of them, is that we are all different, and just stretch what feels good for you. If you feel a tight area, you can stretch it and get the benefits from it. Extend that leg and bring the right foot up. Hug that right knee into your chest, and let's circulate those ankles again. So everybody's body is different, and we all need to stretch in different ways because we all got different limitations. So keep that in mind in this session and in all the others. The cats may or may not walk around, you might see them. Big circles, keep pulling up that knee, point and flex, and now with the left hand hold on to that foot and ankle and just angle it out. Go for circles in to out, around the hips, around the glutes. May help to loosen off the lower back. This session will be really good to ease off the tension in your hips and lower back. When you feel you've done this, you'll feel fantastic. Okay, after a few circles of those, let's extend that leg back, lift up the knee of the other side again, the left leg, and now drop your left arm out to the side, right hand onto that knee, and pull that knee all the way across, keeping your left shoulder down. Look towards your left hand, breathe out, relax in the stomach, twist from the hips, and try to push this knee down into the floor and then back up. Let's do the same on the other side. Extend that leg, lift the right knee up, hug it in, extend the walls here, but I'm just going to drop the elbow into the floor, and then pull this knee across the body. Look towards your right hand, and then breathe out, relax, push this knee towards the floor, keeping your right shoulder down on the floor. Okay, good, back up into the middle. Alright, let's turn around. Let's come onto our hands and knees. And from here, let's make sure our fingers are spread, our hands are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips, and from here, let's go for those big cat stretches roll the spine up nice and high, relax the head, and then breathe out and get the opposite shape in the spine, pushing the hips away and elevating the chest, and then repeat that movement. We want to curve as much as we can, all the way from the lumbar spine at the bottom, all the way through the spine, up to the top. And bit by bit, this will loosen off. This is something great to do in a warm-up or just a general flexibility workout. Let's do that one more time. And back to neutral. Okay, now extend both arms out in front. Keep your hips where they are. Drop your chest down. Lift your hips up. We're working on that spinal mobility again, but also in the shoulders and the thoracic spine, because we're not pushing back into downward dog. We need to keep our hips up high. Drop the chest. And breathe. Push the fingertips away. Okay, back up to all fours. Now let's reach through. So your right hand, let's reach through underneath the body. Push the fingertips away. Drop the shoulder down to the floor. Maybe your head will touch the floor if you're flexible enough. Hold it there. Twist from the hips and the spine. And now from there, let's open it all the way out and reach up the other way. Pause for a second and then reach through again. Let's get 3 reps. Through and open. One more. Okay, good. I'm just going to turn around for the other side, but you don't need to, just because of the wall in my way. Okay, so let's repeat on the other side. Left hand through underneath the body. Let's just do a pausing rep first of all. Twist. Oi, Baxter! No, oi! Don't scratch my new carpet. Yeah, what am I going to do with you? Okay, and then let's open it out, reach up, and let's reach through. Let's do that 2 more times. Okay, good, well done. From there, now let's sit back into a downward dog. This one, sit back, a child's pose. Sit back as far as you can, dropping your hips onto your heels, reaching your fingers forward. Relax your head and drop your chest down and breathe, pushing your bum back. Okay, back up to that all fours position. Tuck your toes under and lift up into a plank. Engage your stomach, tense in your core, lock out your arms, squeeze your glutes, and elevate your chest so your spine is long. From here, push back, all the way back until you're up in this downward dog position. So from here, you want to push your heels into the floor, spread your fingers nice and wide, lock out your arms. This feels really tight for me, but over the course of this stretching session, bit by bit, it's going to loosen off. Let's walk the heels here. You're going to feel the stretch down the back, the calves, back of the legs, hamstrings. Let's keep walking until that loosens off a little bit. Still pushing your chest away from your hands, down to the floor, down to your thighs. And pause there. Okay, from there, shift forwards, breathe out and step your left foot outside your left hand. Okay, so from here in this big, wait, focus, 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 thank you. Hope you're staying focused too. From here, focus on this knee pushing forwards whilst that back heel is pushing backwards. So we're getting this big lengthening through the hamstrings, the groin and the hip flexors of the other leg. You can even push forwards and backwards in this position. Try to get as much movement as possible. And try little circles. Round one way, then the other way. Like I said, Just keep moving to see what feels good for you. My hips get really stiff, and this one is a really good one. Okay, once we've done that, drop that back knee down, and then from there, lift your left hand up, rotate the upper body. The movement comes from the elbow, then extend the arm. So come back down, drop this hand low, almost to the floor if you can, touch the floor, great, and twist again. Try to reach as far over as you can with the upper body, not just the arms and the shoulders, but your thoracic spine. One more. Okay, keep those legs there, they're still stretching, but come up to this position, and now we're stretching the hip flexors on the right hand side. Let me just alter my position to show you. So we're here, dropping forwards. This position, drop the hips down, and now elevate the same arm that's stretching the leg behind. From here, drop the other arm down, reach these fingers up and these fingers down, and reach over across. Okay, good. So bring your hands back down to the floor, elevate that back knee and step the foot back and push back into that downward dog again. Play around with it, see how it feels. Let's repeat what we just did on the right hand side. Okay, breathe out, step the right foot up. There we go. Let's see how it feels. One leg might feel a bit different to the other side. Forwards and backwards, circles. Try to keep your chest up, but dropping your hips down, pushing that back heel backwards, and pushing this front knee forwards. Circles, forwards and backwards, feeling good. Okay, drop that back knee onto the floor. Relax the toes if you want. Now your right arm, drop down low towards your foot. Twist with the spine and reach up. Let's do it again. Drop down, rotate and reach. Let's do a couple more. Nice and low. Just feel what you are able to do with your range of motion. One more. Okay, good. Keep that stretch in the legs. Sit up. Now, got these hips stretching. Drop your weight forwards. Stay up nice and tall. None of this arching in the back. We want to stay upright nice and tall without pushing backwards. Okay, so now the left leg's behind, the left arm comes up, the right arm comes down. Reach up, stretch in the hips, and tilt over to the side. Okay, good. Hands back down inside the legs. From here, lift that leg up, step back, and let's go back into that downward dog. Like I said, this is loosening off bit by bit with every rep, every time we come back. Alright, next, what we're going to do is work into those hamstrings a little bit. So, forwards into plank, breathe out, left leg up, drop the back knee, sit backwards, bring your left hand over your left leg, so now you've got one hand either side of that leg. Walk your hands backwards as this front leg stretches. So stretches down the back of the leg, these hamstrings. Aim to get this leg straight whilst keeping up tall in your chest, but leaning forwards. I can feel a big stretch in those hamstrings, so I'm not going to push it any further. This is all I need to go, so just see how it feels for you. It might be right at the beginning, or you might be super flexible and laying right down on your lap. I can feel that there. What we're going to do is walk the hands back, From there, we need to work into the groin now, so just start walking this foot out to the side, all the way here, and now we've got this lateral position. I'm just going to face you so you can see what that looks like. I'm on this leg, but this leg is straight. You can rest on your hands, and now try to keep that foot flat, or if it comes up on the side, that's absolutely fine. And then just shift forwards and backwards, side to side. Big groin stretch right down the middle. If you're flexible, you can just get lower and lower and lower, pushing your hips backwards. These are areas in your body that rarely get stretched unless you're stretching them. If you sit in an office, sit in a car, sit on the sofa, doing all this, then these muscles will be waking up now thinking, man, I didn't know I existed. Okay, let's walk that foot all the way back around, back into that position, hands down, leg up, step back, downward dog. Let's repeat those 2 exercises on the right hand side. Step the right foot up, drop the back knee, walk your hands round, so you've got both hands either side of your right foot, walk your hands back and feel that hamstring stretch. Woo! Yes, I can feel that. Just breathe it out. I think my right feels tighter than my left actually, but that's fine. Sit back, try to get this leg straight. Okay, we need to get that groin stretch, so rotate however you like, as long as the right foot or the right leg goes straight, left leg bends, and we're getting that stretch underneath here. Try to get that foot flat on the floor if you've got good ankles. If not, come up on the side. You want to see how flexible those joints are too. And again, move. They don't have to be all static stretches. You can move through the motion. Even coming up onto your heel actually accesses a different area. You can really feel the difference through the groin and the adductor muscles. Okay, we're almost done. Let's walk the hands back round to the front. Hands down, leg up, step back. Okay. From here, going to do one more for the glutes. So from here, come forwards to your plank. Bring the right or the left knee underneath your body. They call this the pigeon. So with your left knee under the body, with your foot angled out to the side, just in case you can't see it, foot out to the side in this direction, and then drop your body down. Can you rest on your elbows? If you can, then great. If not, stay up on your hands. The stretch that you're looking to get is across the big glute muscles. Drop down with your forearms and lengthen your leg. Drop your chest down low. If you can, start to extend your arms out as well, even better. You can get some movement by dropping your hip down to the side a couple of times. Okay, hands down, body up, and then push back into your downward dog. And shift forward, same with the right foot, right knee up. Push the weight backwards, got this angle. Be careful of your knee here. If you feel it's painful inside the knee, then you've got the angle slightly wrong. Just adjust and feel what's right for you. Or if you can't find a comfortable position, then there's other ways to stretch your glutes, don't worry. Okay, drop down onto your forearms. Get that movement if you want. And extend your arms, drop your chest, and breathe. Those muscles need oxygen, feed it. Don't hold your breath. Hands up, chest up, and push backwards. Oh. Okay, we've worked through the glutes, hamstrings, hips, spine. It's quite a good all-rounder. There's some other things we can do, but I think that's a really nice way to round it off. From there, what I would like to do is walk your hands, lock out your legs, walk your hands all the way to your toes. Bend your knees when you have to. That's fine. I've got a slight bend in my legs. Walk your fingers all the way to your toes, and then relax your head, relax your shoulders, relax your upper body, breathe, and with every exhale you allow lowering down a little bit further. Big stretch across the posterior chain, the hamstrings, the back. Whilst you're here now, try to extend your hips up higher, getting that stretch in the legs. And then roll your spine bit by bit all the way up. You can't see me now, but reach your fingers all the way up nice and high. And good. There we go. Nice work. That was a great stretch. I'm feeling better. I've been sat in my office chair all day long, so I needed that. I'm going to go to the gym now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you're eating well, training hard, sleeping well, drinking lots of water, being healthy. And if something like that is what life is all about for you and you want to get better at your health and fitness, then make sure you click subscribe, because that's what this channel is all about. And if you need help with any training or fitness programs, nutritional programs, then make sure you check out my Crockford fitness plans at alexcrockford.com. Anyway, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.